All right, let's just get down to brass tacks today. I got a lot to do and I want to get stuck in. So I don't know if you've seen anything about this great lock-in today. One of my friends brought it to my attention. She's like, have you seen this? The great lock-in, and she's doing it. And I was like, I love it. And the concept is that between now, the 1st of September, and the end of the year, you just lock in. That instead of letting another year pass you by, another year finish off like all the others, as we've discussed many, many times on here before. You know, most people die at 25 and wait to be buried at 75. So instead of letting that happen again, you finally decide, you finally commit, and you lock in. And you finish 2025 off on a high note. You just make it as strong and as powerful as possible. Fucking love it. So I looked it up. There is 123 days until the end of the year. That sounds like an awfully familiar number. You know, like, I don't know, 126 days. Like all my programs are broken down into 126 days, 18 weeks, because it takes 126 days to take a negative habit and replace it with a positive habit. It is the perfect amount of time. I'm all for this. I think this is fantastic. I think this is great. So let's lock in. Let's dial this in to the 9th degree and finish the year off strong. And I also believe in, and this is what my father taught me, run through the finish line. So most people, let's use race, like a running race, for example. Most people, when they get to the end, will start to slow down as they're about to cross the finish line. No, you need to train and you need to prepare so you run straight through, that you don't slow at the end. You actually go even faster, that you push even harder, that you go to the next level in that last little finish. And I think that's the perfect analogy to finish this year off, because it would be really easy as you head into Christmas and New Year, as most people do. They go, fuck it. What is it? And they just throw it all to the wind. No, you go even harder. And I'm not saying you don't celebrate Christmas. If you know anything about my family, well, my wife's family, if we're to be precise, it is mental. 1 of 9 kids. That Christmas is the most epic thing, especially since all of her siblings are now having children. You get in the cousins and it's amazing. It's like something out of a movie. The amount of presents and the Christmas festivities and the food and everything. It's a spectacle. But you know what? It doesn't mean we take days off. It doesn't mean we skip. It means we prioritize. For me, because I don't miss. As you know, we're 500, I don't even know how many, 500 and plus days into this. I don't miss. But it means Christmas is one of my biggest days, because I'm going to be there for my kids. I'm going to watch them open all their presents. I'm going to be there when they wake up for Santa sacks. I'm going to do all of that. So I get up fucking ridiculously early and I do my work because it matters. Who I am every day, no matter what, matters. And that's what we're building here. So, as I said, 123 days from today, the 1st of September, Monday, the 1st of September, 123 days. So let's actually finish strong. Let's make it the full 18 weeks, 126 days. So the 3rd of January, 2026, we're fucking locking in. We are demanding greatness of ourselves. We are demanding the highest version of ourselves. We're going to lock in and show what is possible to become a man of our word, to become the greatest version of ourselves. And it starts with that one commitment, that first decision, that first choice, to be the greatest version of yourself, to be the greatest version you can be. Now, if you want the exact blueprint, comment below demanding greatness, and I will send you the link. I will get in touch and I'll give you the exact details of how you can become the greatest version. And I'm going to be full transparent on this. I think you need the accountability. I really do. I think everybody needs accountability. They need people and a community to uplift them. But more than anything, we're trying to reprogram your neuroplasticity. We're trying to reprogram your habits, your thoughts, your actions, who you are as a man. We are trying to redesign your brain and create new neuro pathways. That ain't easy. That takes commitment, it takes time, it takes repetition. That's why it's 126 days with no days off, because you need to put in the reps that you haven't been before. It is going to take more than you're used to. So we need to do that shit. So you need someone to stand on your throat. You need someone to hold your feet to the fire. You need someone to call you out on your bullshit to make sure you actually do the work. This isn't messing around. This is, by the time New Year's hits, you are going to be a different man. That's not a suggestion. That's not a platitude. That's a promise. If you follow through, if you do exactly as I say, if you follow this blueprint to the T, you will be a different man by the end of the year. 100% guaranteed. There are no other options than you becoming the greatest version of yourself. The question becomes, are you willing to make that commitment? Are you willing to step into it? Are you willing to put your hand up and go, I need this. I need to lock in, I need to make the choices, and I'm going to do the work. Because the magic is on the other side of everything that you've been avoiding. Magic is on the other side of the work that you have been putting off. The things I'm talking about aren't groundbreaking. They aren't new. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I'm presenting an exact blueprint. I mean, removing all thought process. And oftentimes, that's where it comes in. We've spoken before that discipline is the ultimate freedom. And people are like, oh, it's really constricting and it holds me back. No, it's not. It gives you the freedom because you don't have to think about it. You don't have to question it. You just go, does it fit this category? Yes, no. If it isn't a resounding fuck yes, then you don't do it. It's that simple. It's that straightforward. And you can do this. You can absolutely do this. You just have to make that decision. You just have to make that commitment. You just have to go, yeah, I am all in. And then you make that decision over and over and over again. And I get it. People talk about it and they're like, oh, 126 days seems really daunting. It seems like a really long time. That time's going to pass regardless. Before you know it, like that, it's going to be 2026. To be honest, I still can't believe it's 2025. That time is passing no matter what decisions you make. So let's make better fucking decisions together. Let's make better decisions towards building the life that you know that you deserve. But you have to make that first decision. And on top of that, I like to treat this like you're an addict. Because let's be real here, you are an addict. You're an addict to your comfortable life. You're an addict to exactly where you've been. You're an addict to everything you've been doing. You've been building these reps. Your brain is addicted to this life that you've built. But now we've got to build a different one. And like all addicts, how you do that is you do it one day at a time. So I'm not talking about New Year's. I'm not talking about down the road. What I am talking about is right here, right now, today. Can you do today? That's it. Can you do it today? I think you can. I think you can give it everything you've got for today. And that's all we're asking. And then tomorrow you do the same thing. Can you do it that day? And you just repeat that over and over and over again. Like all the things that I talk about, it is dead as simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. You just have to make that first commitment. You just have to make that first decision. You just have to lock in. That's why I think this is a great concept. And whether you use mine or you do your own or whatever it might be, commit, lock in, the great lock in. The moments are coming. just comes down to whether you're willing to do what's required. And most people don't know where to start. They don't know what needs to be done. And once they kind of get in a little bit, they get a bit overwhelmed. That's why I'm saying, join Demanding Greatness. Let me hold you accountable. Hell, you can go into my one-to-one and I will be on your ass and I will check in every day and I will make damn sure that you do what is required. And physically, mentally, emotionally, you will be a different man. And probably spiritually, if I'm being honest. In 126 days, you will be a different fucking animal. You won't recognize the man in the mirror. But you have to make that decision first. You have to make that choice first. So if you are ready for that, if you're ready to stop pissing away the years, pissing away your life, wondering and pretending that one day it'll be your moment, one day you'll be that guy, one day you'll do the things that are required, and actually do what is required. Comment Demanding Greatness right now, and let's change the game. Let's make you a different beast. Let's make you into the man that you know you can be, that you should be, and that everyone in your life deserves you to be. It's time for the great lock-in. It's time to demand greatness. And it's time to become the greatest version of you. So let's make it a reality. Comment Demanding Greatness, and I'll see you soon.